Tonight on Mello Tv Sports, the West Indies women lose their fifth and final T20 versus England. Calcutta Knight Riders hand the Rajasthan Royals their first loss in the Indian Premier League. And results from the Carabao Cup fourth round. We bowl off Mello TV Sports with cricket as the West Indies women today suffered the ignominy of a 5-0 whitewash at the hands of England in their T20 international series. Now, the final game of the series was severely affected by rain and was reduced to a 5-over-a-side affair. DeAndre Dutton hit 6 in the first over after West Indies lost the toss, while Natasha McLean mowed the final delivery bowled by Sophie Eccleston into the stands as the tourists carded 41 for 3. Heather Knight's team set 42 for victory, were 39 for 7 with 3 balls to go after runouts of successful deliveries in the final over. However, seamer Shakira Selman then bowled successive no balls, first overstepping and then sending a ball high down the leg side as England snuck home at the Incora cricket ground. Now, rain had prevented a 20-over-a-side game starting as planned at 6 p.m., while hopes of a 15-over-side clash from 6:45 p.m. were thwarted by a second batch of rain, with play finally beginning at 8:27 p.m. England enjoyed successive 47-run wins in the first 2 games before taking the third by 20 and the fourth by 44 runs. Andre Russell and Sunil Narine were on the winning side today as Calcutta Knight Riders handed Rajasthan Royals their first loss of the IPL season. Russell and Narine made 24 and 15 respectively as the Knight Riders totaled 174 for 6 batting first. Narine then had expensive figures of 1 for 40 from his 4 overs as the Royals were restricted to 137 for 9. Tom Curran bladed a 35-ball 54 not out with 3 sixes, all of 1 Narine over, but his efforts proved in vain as KKR won by 37 runs. We kick it over to football news now. Manchester United beat Brighton and Hove Albion for the second time in 4 days, with Paul Pogba scoring a wonderful free kick to help seal their progress to the quarter-finals of the Carabao Cup. United cruised through a 3-0 win courtesy of goals from Scott McTominay, Juan Mata, and substitute Paul Pogba. The game far less frantic than the fixture in the Premier League on Saturday that United edged 3-2 in dramatic circumstances. Elsewhere on the day, Raheem Sterling struck twice as cold as Manchester City eased into the quarter-finals with a comfortable 3-0 win at Burnley. Summer signing Ferran Torres also claimed his first goal for the club as City, bidding for a 4th successive triumph in the competition, made light work of the Clarets at Turf Moor. Dominic Calvert-Lewin scored his second hat-trick of the season as Everton booked their place in the quarters with a 4-1 victory over West Ham United. Calvert-Lewin put the home side in front in the 11th minute. The England forward sealed victory with 2 goals in 6 minutes near the end, taking his tally in what is turning into a superb season to 8 goals. Newcastle United escaped embarrassment at Newport by the skin of their teeth as Jojo Shelby's late strike and a 5-4 penalty shootout victory sent them through to the quarter-finals. Romelu Lukaku scored twice as Inter Milan today maintained their 100% start to the season by thrashing Benevento. Lukaku struck first inside the first minute and swept in the third in a 5-2 win, which means Inter have won 2 games out of 2 so far in Serie A, with both being high-scoring encounters. Antonio Conte's side won their season opener 4-3 against Fiorentina. Over in Spain, substitute Vinicius Jr. scored the only goal as defending champions Real Madrid beat Real Valladolid to continue their unbeaten start to the La Liga season. Zinedine Zidane's side had taken 4 points from their first 2 La Liga games, both away. Referee Bibiana Steinhaus has overseen her final match, Bayern Munich's Super Cup win over Borussia Dortmund today. Steinhaus, who has refereed 23 Bundesliga matches, retired following a thrilling encounter which saw Bayern Munich edge Dortmund 3-2. The 41-year-old was the first female to officiate in Europe's top 5 leagues when she made her debut in 2017, and her final match marked another milestone as she became the first Super Cup female referee. The 32 teams in this season's Champions League will discover their fate tomorrow, with the seeding pots for the group stage draw now set. The competition will start later this season due to the coronavirus pandemic, but will be back on schedule for the knockout rounds in February. The draw will take place at the House of European Football, UEFA's headquarters. UEFA will also announce the award winners for the 2019-2020 season in a ceremony that has been scaled back due to the coronavirus pandemic. Champions League holders Bayern Munich are top seeded along with Europa League winners Sevilla FC. They are joined in pot 1 by the champion of the top 6 leagues, namely Real Madrid, Liverpool, Paris Saint-Germain, Juventus, and Zenit St. Petersburg. FC Porto are promoted to pot 1 as Bayern Munich also won the Bundesliga title and did not require the slot. The other 3 pots are ranked based on UEFA's 5-year coefficient of performance in European competition. On to basketball news now. Los Angeles Lakers star LeBron James has avoided assigning special value to the 2020 NBA title should he win it against his former team, the Miami Heat. James is approaching his 10th finals appearance, searching for his 4th title, with Game 1 now underway as we speak in Orlando. He won his most recent championship 4 years ago when he led the Cavaliers to a comeback from down 3-1 in the finals to beat the Golden State Warriors. James's first 2 championships came with the Heat in 2012 and 2013, first dismantling a future MVP trio in Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden with the Oklahoma City Thunder, and then edging out Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, and Manu Ginobili with the San Antonio Spurs in 7 games. Now to end tonight's sports package, we present you with Sports Spotlight. Tonight on Sports Spotlight, I want to talk about the NBA Finals between the Los Angeles Lakers and the Miami Heat. Now, as we speak, they're playing Game 1, and there are a lot of stories that come with these 2 teams. Will the Lakers win the chip for Kobe Bryant, who sadly passed away in January? Will Pat Riley, Eric Spoelstra, and the Heat get one up on LeBron James as he won his first 2 titles with the franchise? Well, it promises to be an exciting one. It will be Jimmy Butler versus LeBron James. It will be Bam Adebayo versus Anthony Davis. Will it go the distance, or will it be a quick one? We'll just have to wait and see. This has been Sports Spotlight. And those are the stories making sports news tonight. We now head back to the news desk with Shelley and Hill.
Thank you, Christopher. And now, to end tonight's newscast, here are the main points. Jamaica records 6 additional COVID-19 related deaths and 74 new cases in the last 24 hours. Family seeks answers following death of 25-year-old Sakil Stewart and her unborn child, who died while admitted to the Noel Holmes Hospital in Hanover. NID's bill to be put to Joint Select Committee and passed this year. And Jamaica Police Federation and the St. Andrew South Police Division host floral tribute and signing for late constables Kamar Francis and Kamal Foster during a day of mourning held yesterday. And that's our news package for you tonight. Thank you for tuning in to Mello TV Evening News at 8. I am Shelley Hill. Stay safe and pleasant viewing.